Look at me, getting my steps in already.
Absolutely say less.
Hold on, I'm obsessed.
This is maybe the best I've ever looked in jeans, dare I say? Today we are testing out more TikTok trends that I have seen all over the internet recently that I have to know if they're actually good or if the internet is just loving things being trendy. Because a lot of the time I feel like it's very 50-50 and it's all kind of relative, you know? So I've decided to pick 3-ish things from the internet that I have seen in recent months that I just have to know if it's actually good or if people are lying to me. You know what I mean? I just love being your guinea pig and testing things out for the interest of both of us. So what we have on the docket today is a couple of different viral recipes that I've seen involving popsicles, which is perfect because it's summer.
God bless me, it's summer.
We're gonna be trying out a pair of extremely viral jeans that, you know, honestly have people acting a little bit crazy. And then we're also gonna test out a pair of viral flip-flops that have arch support that are supposedly very comfortable and amazing, and I've seen everybody go nuts about recently. So as always, I'm gonna take you along on the journey with me. We're gonna buy everything, we're gonna test it out, I'm gonna give you my full honest opinion. None of this is sponsored at all whatsoever. I paid my own money. And we'll go through the ups and downs together. Do you know what I mean? So strap in and let's test out some more things from the internet that they swear is amazing, and I will be the judge of that. Let's do it. Speaking of things that are super viral and worth the hype, I want to say a big thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Merit. I've been loving Merit for summer because it's lightweight. I get to switch out my winter shades for something a bit brighter, and it's perfect for summer travel. I've been spending a lot of time at the beach. It's just been the best. And I have created a couple of custom sets available for you exclusively through my link at a discounted price. You can save $32 by purchasing through my link, and that's the only way to get the discount. We have Carrie's favorites, which is the Bronze Balm, Flush Balm, Shade Slick, Minimalist, Lip Liner, Day Glow, and Brush number 1. Then we have Carrie's Essentials, which is the Bronze Balm, Flush Balm, Shade Slick, and Minimalist. So I thought we could get ready together. I'll walk you through some of my favorite products in my routine, how I love to use them, and why I love them so much. Starting off with the Minimalist, you guys know how I feel about this thing. I've talked about it in favorites videos. You've seen me apply it in vlogs. I love it so much. This to me is like my dream product because it's beginner friendly. It's actually all levels friendly. It's so easy to blend in. You could also totally blend it in with your fingers if you want as well, and it's just kind of foolproof. It gives really good coverage. It's not greasy, but it's still hydrating at the same time, and I just love it so much. Then of course we have the Bronze Balm. This is just the most easy, seamless bronzer ever. You can apply it truly anywhere. It's going to look amazing. Blends in so beautifully, and I love that it just gives me that healthy glow without looking like I've applied too much product. You know what I mean? Next, for the Flush Balm, this is in the color Lusitano. It's the prettiest peachy shade for summer. I have blush blindness and I can apply so much of this and it just truly looks amazing every time. It's got really good payoff as well, and it's blendable. I love that all of these Merit products are safe for acne prone skin and sensitive skin like mine. And then for an extra glowy boost, I have the Day Glow in the color Kava. It's just absolutely perfect. Look at that. I love it so much. I even put a little bit on my brow bone and I just sort of gently blend it in. I've done this with a brush. I've done this with my fingers. Then I just throw on my extra products like a little bit of powder if I need it, some brow gel, some lippy, and we're done. And there we have it. That is my everyday summer look. I am in love with this and how easy it is, how convenient it is. So make sure you shop my custom sets, available exclusively through my link in the description box below at a discounted price. And if you use my code, you can get a free baseball cap when you spend $100 US. I love it so much and I know you will too. So thank you so much again to Merit for sponsoring this video, and let's jump back into testing out these trends. All right, so up first, we're gonna test out a pair of flip-flops, like I mentioned, that I have seen absolutely everywhere on the internet recently, specifically on TikTok and Instagram. And this brand of flip-flops is called Archies. Now, actually, I first heard about this from my boyfriend's mom. She is a plantar fasciitis girly, and she is always struggling to find flip-flops that have actual arch support and that are comfortable to wear for long periods of time. So she mentioned the brand Archies. I was like, I've never heard of it before. And then all of a sudden I started seeing everybody talking about it. And I really, really, really wanted to get a red pair. I've been wanting a red pair of flip-flops, but they were sold out before I could get to them. So that was devastating. So I decided on a lovely baby blue pair because I just thought that's a fun little pop of color for summer. And yeah, essentially these flip-flops have almost like a memory foam-esque texture. They have a little bit of arch support in them. They have a stretchable strap. They retail for $40, which is relatively prohibitively expensive for flip-flops. My Haviana flip-flops are $40. They don't have any arch support in them. They are extremely comfortable. You're gonna hear me talking about my Havianas a lot throughout this video. It's just a thing that I'm going through. Just let me do it. So I thought it might be fun to like place an order for these, unbox them together, give you my first impressions, and then wear them throughout an entire day or like most of the day and give you my thoughts on comfortability, if I notice that they're like blowing my mind, if they feel kind of like every other flip-flop, and then we'll take it from there. So let's go ahead and unbox our Archie's flip-flops and see if they're worth the hype.
All right, we got the goods. I haven't been this excited to open a package in a very long time. I have just heard so much good stuff about this. The color I decided to go for is baby blue. This outfit in combination with these, like this is me in 6th grade. There's an adjustable strap. Sorry, I just saw a little tag right here that says that there's an adjustable strap. Archie's flip-flops are designed with a tighter strap as it's better for your feet. However, if the strap or toe pole is too tight, just give them a stretch with your hands to suit your foot. What? But compared to my Havianas, they're very different. The Havianas are much softer, squishier. These are much more firm. They're still squishy, but they're just much more firm. Here is the arch support up close. So the strap actually goes right into the arch support there. So it's like less visible when your foot is in the shoe, which I like. So yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty good. Very cute blue theme I have going on today.
Got some blue going on.
Let's try them on. Okay. I mean, they feel nice. I'm thinking these are gonna be good. I don't actually think I need to stretch them at all. I think they're honestly a pretty good fit for my foot. So here's what they look like with the arch support. I can actually feel that there is arch support in there. Like I can feel it when I walk, but it's nothing too crazy. It does feel very comfy. Look at me, getting my steps in already. Actually, I do want to quickly point out one thing I noticed, and that is that it kind of looks like a big shoe. Like it looks a little less slim and sleek than my Haviana flip-flops, for example. Like it just feels like I'm wearing a bigger flip-flop. Does that make sense? It just feels like the volume of the shoe is bigger. And the Havianas that I have are called the slim flip-flop. So I mean, that would make sense. So they're not super duper slim, but I kind of knew that going into it. So they're more of just like a normal sized flip-flop, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go to the fitting room. I'm gonna do a little shopping. I'm gonna run some errands. So we'll see how these wear throughout the day, but so far so good. They feel pretty comfy. They just feel like foam. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think walking on them all day will be the true test. So let's do it. Checking in from the Costco gas station to say that my feet are feeling a little uncomfortable. Not my feet themselves, but I'm feeling a tiny bit blistery underneath the straps. So I do think I maybe need to like pull them and stretch them a little bit more. But other than that, my feet feel very comfortable support-wise and walking-wise. Like I could wear these all day long. I've noticed that they're a little tighter around my feet and they don't like kick off and slip on very easily. So that can be just something I'm sure that can be solved by pulling on the straps. But yeah, so far so good. I'm like not obsessed like I thought I was gonna be, but I like them. I'll say that. It's much later now. I've been home for a little while and I wore these out and about for, oh, they're kind of dirty, for probably like 3 hours. And when I got home, I was ready to take them off. I did, when I was at a stoplight, I did like stretch out the straps a little bit and it did help. It made actually quite like a night and day difference in the feeling of them, but I don't know if I would personally reach for these all the time. Like I'm just ruined by Havianas, unfortunately. I'm such a Havianas girl and it's unfair that I'm comparing them instead of like just basing it off of this. But I will say after only wearing them for a couple of hours, they're already getting really, really dirty. That's just what happens with light colored flip-flops as well. My feet were feeling a little bit sensitive when I got home. Like I was feeling a little bit, I don't know, tender, if you will. The beginnings of blisters were starting. So I'm gonna give these like a 7 out of 10. They're not bad at all. I just think maybe if you have like a wider foot or maybe a bit of a chonkier foot like me, then it might not be the best option option for you, but if you are very adamant about arch support, especially when it comes to flip-flops, I would say try it and go for it. I'm like a little sad because I really was wanting these to be a 10 out of 10, but I mean, I think a 7 is still good. It's just not something that I would probably reach for all the time, but I could absolutely see why somebody would love these. I just don't think I need them for those reasons. Does that make sense? So still good, but maybe just not personally for me.
Next up, we're gonna test out a couple of recipes, some things that I've seen go viral recently that I have not been able to stop thinking about, so we must test them right now. And these are kind of like snack combos. There's a drink as well, and both of these things involve Outshine popsicles, which I haven't had in a really long time. And I couldn't decide for this video. I was like, should I do one or should I do the other? And I was like, why not both? You know, literally why not both? The first one we're gonna try out is with the coconut flavored Outshine popsicle, and essentially what you do is take a Outshine popsicle in coconut, you wrap it in a fruit roll-up. The fruit roll-up gets a little bit crispy, crunchy, and then apparently when you bite into it, it's flavor deliciousness. And I'm like, yeah, sign me up. The other one is with the Outshine lime popsicle, and you take an Outshine lime popsicle, you put it in a glass, and you pour Diet Coke over it, and then you got a little Diet Coke slushy sweet treat thing going on, and I'm like, absolutely say less. So we're gonna head to the grocery store together, we're gonna pick everything out, we're gonna make it, and then I'm gonna give you my thoughts on it. So let's go ahead and have a little summer fun, make ourselves a little sweet treat, a little sweet drink, and see how it goes with this very, very viral combo of recipes.
We're gonna start with the fruit roll-up one. So based off of what I've seen, I think this originated from someone showing their pregnancy craving, and it was taking a fruit roll-up and wrapping it around a coconut Outshine popsicle. They didn't have those, so I got pina colada. They also didn't have the blue, so I got berry. Close enough. I did this trend back when it was popular a couple of years ago to take a strawberry fruit roll-up and then doppel like a little bit of ice cream or sorbet in there and then wrap it up, and it gets really crunchy and delicious. And I mean, that was amazing, so I can't see this being bad. Did I need a family 20-pack size box of fruit roll-ups? No, I didn't, but like, am I gonna eat them? Yeah, I am. And then all you do is you just wrap it around it. Should I do strawberry for this? Yes, I should. I feel like strawberry pina colada, hello. There used to be a drink, I think it was called a Miami Vice, and you would take a pina colada and a strawberry daiquiri and swirl them together, and oh man. Okay, so I probably will need 2 of these. Oh my gosh, yeah, I do need 2. We're wrapping it around. How long do you have to leave it for? Okay. All right, so here is what we're working with. It's been about 2 minutes, I would say. So I think it's getting crispy. So let's take a bite. Nothing else to do than do it. That is pretty freaking good. It's like really, really, really messy. I like it, but it's not blowing my mind. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's really good, but I think like the one with the ice cream, like someone did mango sorbet, and I'd like that a little bit better. Like, it still tastes really good, and I think it probably would be better with coconut, but like, I'm enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think I'd go out of my way to make this again. It is a satisfying crunch though. Okay, so I think I'm gonna give it like an 8.5 out of 10. It's very tasty, I really like it, but I think it's just annoying to make. I will likely enjoy both of these separately, but for this one, we're going 8.5. Also, this is a sneak peek for our next one. What you're gonna do is put a lime popsicle inside of a glass and then pour your favorite soda over it. People have been doing Diet Coke. I am personally a caffeine-free Diet Coke stan, so that's what we're gonna go with. And you make yourself like a little popsicle slushy sweet treat. Yeah. So okay, in the glass she goes. Gotta open this up. I don't have long nails right now. Just pretend I did. Just to make sure it's safe. Yes, it's good. Now we're just gonna pour it in the cup. We have our floating popsicle in the Diet Coke. We like mix it around a little. All right, cheers. So far it just tastes like Diet Coke. Delish. Should I take a bite with it? Wait a minute. That is so good. I would imagine the objective is to just kind of like enjoy it as you go along and sort of let it melt and sip it as it's melting, and then you taste more of the lime flavor, but I'm kind of quite enjoying my method as well. Would I ever go out of my way to do this again? No, I would not. It's like not my preferred way of drinking Diet Coke. I'm a bit of a purist, you could say, but I could understand how someone would really enjoy this. I also think it'd be fun to do it like maybe if there was a cherry flavored popsicle and you had like a Dr. Pepper or a Coke or something like that, do like a little more cherry vibe. There's lots of different ways you could go about this, and it's like a bit of a lighter frozen option as opposed to like putting ice cream and making a float. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10. It's really good. I just don't think I'd ever go out of my way to make it again. Let me like really mix it in there and I will taste it. I mean, yeah, it's delicious. It tastes like a Diet Coke with lime, like a really tangy lime, and I quite enjoy it, but just wouldn't go out of my way to like buy these ingredients and make it again. I will probably in the future just be using a true lime, but it is delicious and these popsicles will get eaten.
And then of course, last but not least, I had to test out the Hailey Bieber and Gap jeans. You guys know these are all over the internet recently. I cannot stop seeing people talking about these. By the time this video goes up, they've been out for a couple of weeks, but people were going nuts over these jeans. This is just a pretty simple, low-rise, baggy jean from Gap. Honestly, genius, because anything that woman touches turns to gold. Like, she really does have power over the girlies, the like millennials and the Gen Zs alike. And actually I had no intentions of ordering these jeans. I was curious, but I was just kind of like meh. And then I happened to see like everyone lighting up my Instagram stories one day being like, good luck to everyone, may the odds be ever in your favor. And I was like, hold up, I'm interested now, because what is it about these jeans? Is it just because it has a celebrity's name attached to it? Is it because these jeans are incredible? I don't know if any of us know because they've never been released yet. I was like, sure, let's test it out. So I missed the first drop. I think I wasn't aware of when it was happening, and then someone said, oh, it's happening tomorrow at like 4 a.m. Pacific time. And I was like, what makes you think I'm gonna do that? So I happened to be awake that next morning at like 5:30, and so I had set a reminder on my phone to look and see if anything was still available, and actually it was. I was able to find 2 different washes of the same jean in different sizes, so we're gonna kind of test that out together. And I also just have to say that I was looking on Poshmark as well, because I was like, maybe someone's gonna resell them because they bought the wrong size, and people were already, the day that those jeans got released, making listings on Poshmark and trying to sell these jeans for $350. If that was you, shame on you. Absolutely not. All of those listings are gone. I think they all got reported, and for good reason. It wasn't me, I swear. It really actually wasn't. But like, that's just how feral people are going over these jeans. So I just thought, yeah, I don't really have that much of an interest in getting new jeans, and I'm not that big on low rise, but we're gonna test them out because I have tried on so many pairs of jeans on this channel, it is not even funny. So we gotta take one for the team and see what this is all about. So let's go ahead and see if these coveted Hailey Bieber and Gap jeans are actually worth the hype, or if they're just viral. All right, here we have it. We've got 2 pairs of these jeans. I ordered basically the same pair in different washes and different sizes because I want to get a general idea. For some people I saw it said to size up, other people said to size down. I don't really know. So the 2 pairs that I got were both the Hailey Extra Baggy jean is what they're called. One of them is in medium indigo, the other is in midnight indigo, and they both retailed for $89.95. I rarely pay full price for things on Gap and Old Navy because I just wait for them to be on sale, so this was a splurge. All right, so the wash actually isn't that different at all. They're pretty similar. This one is the medium indigo. This one is the midnight indigo. They're both a rigid denim, no stretch. That gets better with every wear, supposedly. So we'll start with the smaller size and then go from there. These are the midnight indigo wash in a size 32 regular. Gap has long length in their pants, but a lot of times I've noticed that if I order a long or a tall, it's like very, very, very long. And with these being more of a kind of mid to low rise, I don't know. So I guess there's nothing left to do than try it on. Somehow I'm looking at this now and I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna fit me. I think these might be a little too small. We'll see. Dear Hailey Bieber, please let these jeans be worth the hype, amen. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. These are so cute. Hold on, I'm obsessed. Okay, yeah, no, these are my favorite pair of jeans I have now. Like, these are perfect. These are exactly what I want. Okay, so that's a wrap. End of the video. Goodbye. So they are like a little bit more of a mid-rise, I would say. I'm glad though, because I don't particularly love a low rise, but I suppose if you wanted to, you could really go there and hike them down. I mean, and maybe that's how you're supposed to wear them, but they're nice and long, they're nice and baggy. I gotta say, Hailey gets it, you know what I mean? I feel like she's Gen Z's Lauren Conrad. Like, she just gets what her generation wants and she gives it to them, and she does it flawlessly. I'm not gonna lie, I can't fault these at all whatsoever. They're a fantastic jean. I do also think that Gap has a very similar, if not almost identical jean to these. If you didn't want to mess with the whole faff of getting the Hailey Bieber jeans and you just wanted some good classic Gap jeans, there are options available. I'll link those down below, as well as these, if they're even going to be available. But I'm already so in love with them. I'm like, no, these are absolutely staying in my closet forever. I feel like they're loose enough to where they're like baggy and cute, but they're not, they don't look like I'm wearing a pair of jeans that's too big for me. Does that make sense? They're actually extremely comfortable too. I think because of how baggy they are, you're just really able to like move around a lot, and they're so cute. I'm obsessed. I hate to say it, they're phenomenal. They're really, really good. They're worth the hype. I think this is probably the right size, but I will try the size up just to see, because who knows, it's already good. It could get even better. All right, next up we're moving on to the size 33 regular, which is a 16 regular in the medium indigo shade. I actually really like this shade as well. Like I said, they're similar, but they're very different. These are cute too. Okay, these ones are, yeah, not the right size, but if you were going for that extra baggy, extra low rise look, I would definitely recommend sizing up. Like if you wanted that sort of hanging off your hip bones, early 2000s reminiscent kind of style, definitely size up. But for me, I don't know if I love this look. I mean, it's all right, but it's just not super in my comfort zone. But I mean, man, these are cute jeans. Shit, these are so cute too. Wait, they're cute like this. Help. I'm gonna see what I'm able to do if there's even any jeans available, because I think my perfect pair would be the size 32, but in this wash. But you guys will have to let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you like the midnight indigo or do you like the medium indigo better? I'm leaning towards medium, so maybe we'll see if I can exchange them for the right size, or maybe order the dupe and see, or you know what I mean, the other version of them, and see if I like those just as much. But I mean, these are, yeah, the girl knows what she's doing. She really does. This is maybe the best I've ever looked in jeans, dare I say? I feel like this is also good for me because I tend to lean more towards the lighter wash denim because I am a millennial and it's in my DNA. So it's nice to be able to have jeans that are a little bit darker, or in that case, like much darker. But yeah, you know, I'm all about finding affordable dupes for trends, or not just buying into trends because they're trends. But with this one, I do have to say it is worth the hype. It's really, really good. They're getting 10 out of 10 from me. Like, just no sugarcoating. I'm absolutely obsessed. I love these jeans so much. I need to play around a little bit with the sizing and then it'll be perfect. But I'm very obsessed. I hate to admit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also turn on my post notifications if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. Let me know if there are any other recipes or trends or products or anything that you want to see me test out for a future TikTok trends video. I absolutely love making these. They are so much fun for me, and it's just like a fun little different thing that I like to throw in there, maybe like once a month or every other month. So let me know what you want to see. If you're interested in any of these products or whatever I talked about in this video, I'll make sure to link it down in the description box below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you all of my love, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!